Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it to the back. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown recovery for a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Kansas offense is back out there now. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. It makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The back's got it again. Fights through the tackler. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. handoff from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to scramble. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the Jayhawks are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now the 40. Inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Jayhawks. set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Randall. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he fumbles.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted.